A man named Peter Crowley is our next guest, and he has never let his blindness get in the way of a good adventure, whether it be mountain climbing or martial arts, and he does them all. And now he's preparing for a new challenge. He is canoeing over 100 miles down the lower Hudson River, where strong currents, ships, even tidal surges from the ocean can turn the long journey rather perilous. He has that outrigger on what looks like sort of a shell kayak canoe. He launches this Friday to come down the Hudson, but this morning he is here with us. And Peter, it's great to have you here. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You have these glasses on, which you say are a great assist to all the sports that you participate in, but they're not glasses to let you see, right?
No, they help me hear what I would be seeing. In effect, they work like echolocation, similarly to how a dolphin may navigate through the ocean. Ultrasound waves come out here.
Right.
They bounce off an object like they could bounce off you, and then they are received here, and it's stereo. So I know if something is more to my right, more to my left, which direction. And the sound, as far as how loud or rapid the pulsating sound it makes, tells me how close or far away I am from something.
Now, tell me how that fits in. This is technology that's been around for a while, I guess. Tell me how it fits into what you do athletically.
Well, it doesn't fit in at all with the canoeing. It fits in with coaching soccer. I coach two of my son's teams. And it really, what's nice is I go out on the field and the kids are running around and I don't run into them, which I think is a relief to the parents and the kids.
Do you have any vision at all?
I have, last time it was measured, it was less than 1%.
Right. So you have just some sense of big objects.
Shape and things close by.
Right.
And on bad days, there's less.
But you can't, we're going to get up and just, let's get up for a minute and just kick the soccer ball around a little bit.
And the ball has a bell inside of it, and I'll put the sonar on.
But so you can't, you don't see the ball at all. It's just a sense of that sonar.
I can hear it, and then I pick it up here.
Right.
And I can pick up where you are through these.
And you coach your daughter's soccer team?
Well, she's 2.5. I think in about 2 years, when it's time for her,
right,
I'll be saying yes to her because it's the, I said yes to both my sons, so I look forward to it.
Oh, it's the sons first, and then the daughter will come later.
Right. Well, she's the youngest. They're 11, 8, and she's 2.5.
Now, will you have somebody going with you when you canoe down the?
We have a sighted support team. One person will be in a one-person boat, very much like mine, and then there'll be a 4-person outrigger that'll also be accompanying us, carrying provisions that we need for the day.
Now, I'm sorry, go ahead.
We'll also have someone driving a van, setting up camp each night and bringing the long-term provisions.
Now, I'm aware, as we're kicking this ball around, I'm aware that I'm hearing some noise inside that ball, but that's what you're responding to is the noise.
I hear the ball coming because if a ball isn't bouncing, I still get the rattling of this. So you can still hear a rattling of the bell or BBs, whatever's in it.
That's uncanny what you're able to do with that. All right, let me get, where's the basketball? All right, I'm going to give you the basketball here. All right, now I notice this has got...
Same situation.
Same situation, okay.
Now, I'm not a real good basketball player.
That's all right. That's terrific.
Now what happens is I can hear where the rim is. Metal will sound different in here than, say, wood or something else.
Right. That's a little short. All right, terrific. And you're also involved with martial arts?
Well, I'm a first-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Now, what I'll attempt to do with the sonar, rather than have you hold it, because if I miss, I don't want to hit you. I wouldn't miss. Is drop this and break it in midair.
Okay.
So hopefully there's nothing too breakable back there.
Okay.
Now, you gonna do one more shot?
Didn't get it. You get it. Hold on just a sec.
Hate to break my hand instead of the board.
That's all right. I'm out of your way. All right. Peter, thank you very much.
Oh, thanks for having me.
That is absolutely amazing. Someone unsighted who simply doesn't let it stand in his way. And as we mentioned, we'll be there when he puts his canoe in the water on Friday. All the best to you. Have a good trip. And I hope Floyd doesn't give you any problems.
Well, I'll tell you weatherman, give me a good report.
Okay. Thanks very much. Peter Crowley will be right back. It's really marvelous what he's doing. Also with us in this half hour, teen singing sensation Christina Aguilera. Just a senior in high school, #1 on the charts for 5 weeks this summer, and she's going to be singing her big song, Genie in a Bottle.
And we have a guest from yesterday's show,
From Wednesday.
From
Peter
Wednesday's
Crowley
show.
was with us. If you were watching in our 8:30 half hour, Peter Crowley, there you saw him. He is blind, but he wears a special sonar set of glasses that allows him to participate in what has been a magnificent athletic career. He has plays basketball, coaches soccer, played a little soccer here. He has a black belt in Taekwondo. I mean, he does it all. And he is setting out, as he mentioned on Wednesday, he's setting out today in a canoe on the Hudson River to canoe down from Albany to New York. Taking off this morning, Peter?
We're getting ready to go, yes, sir.
All right, and you've got some guide boats with you, is that right?
Yeah, I've got Jan Perrin in a one-person boat to my left, and the fourth man is either to my right or behind me, I'm not sure.
All right, you're going to be camping out along the river on the way down. When do you get here?
We're going to get there Tuesday morning, Chelsea Pier, if everything goes well.
All right, well, you time it right, Peter, and get in there between 7 and 9 in the morning, would you? And we can talk to you on air.
All right, we'll do the best we can.
All right, thanks, Peter. Working on our schedule. Peter asked for a good weather report with Hurricane Floyd. Hurricane Floyd accommodated, moved off just in time, and he's going to have clear sailing down to New York.
Oh, Bade. Let's turn now to
Hey.
Over the last week, we've been getting to know a remarkable athlete named Peter Crowley. He has been shooting baskets on our program, and for him, no big deal. Except, of course, he is blind. On Friday, we joined him as he started his latest adventure, canoeing a 100-mile stretch of the Hudson River from Albany, New York to Manhattan. And we are happy to say Peter has successfully and safely completed his journey, and he now joins us from the Chelsea Piers here in Manhattan. Peter made it, but I gather not easy.
It was not easy at all. It was, we hit some rough seas and a lot of rough tides.
Was it Floyd?
I don't know, it was the Floyd as much as just other fronts moving from the south, because the rough winds came in our face. Floyd gave us great winds the first day from the north, which gave us quite a ride.
Well, we all know, those of us who canoe know, that if you've got really strong headwinds, you can actually be paddling as hard as you can and be going backwards. I mean, were you making headway all the time, or was that happening to you?
At one point, from West Point down towards Peekskill, we were moving so slow, it was like paddling on a treadmill. But the difference with this boat and a regular canoe, because it's so narrow and long, it tracks much better. So we were still able to make some progress, but it was frustrating. We had 2 days were 11-hour days because of the currents and the headwinds.
Did you? And I hear you capsized once.
Well, up by Coxsackie, which is an area most people don't know about, but it's about 26 miles south of Albany, I was turning towards shore, and my outrigger over here, the wind started picking it up, and I leaned towards right here, the support for the outrigger. I went to lean on a little too late, so we went for a little swim.
Now, people may remember when you were on last week and you were shooting baskets and we were kicking a soccer ball around, that you had those sonar glasses on.
Yes.
Did they do you any good on this trip? Did you use them at all?
No, they would serve no purpose here because they're not going to work beyond about 25 feet with any consistency. And with all the other noises you get at sea, and plus I need to hear the other boats that were assisting me, they would have created more distraction than anything else.
And how important were those fellas in the boats that were assisting you?
Well, it was critical. I mean, in all candor, I could not possibly get in a boat like this or any other boat and say I'm going to go down by myself with no assistance down the Hudson. I could probably make it a few feet and hit a shoreline somewhere.
Now, we talked when you were here before about all the different sports in which you participate. Give me some sense, including mountain climbing and whatever, give me some sense of how physically exhausting this was and how it compares to other things you've done.
It was physically exhausting, just as hard as anything else, but it was different. I mean, at the end of the day, my lower back was just so stiff, and the rest of my back and shoulders were so tight. Where mountain climbing of Kilimanjaro, you're sucking oxygen because you're getting less than half as much as normal. So it's a different kind of challenge, but no less demanding.
Bottom line, number one, was it fun? And number two, would you do it again?
Was it fun? At times, it was extremely fun. I got to ride the waves or the wakes at different areas of other boats, and I had a blast doing it. As a whole, it was a great experience. We had great camaraderie. Would I do the Hudson River again? No, but would I do another adventure? Absolutely. That's what life's about.
All right, Peter, congratulations to you.
Can I say one thing,
Sure,
Charlie?
sure.
I got to say one thing. My wife, Diane, who's up in Albany, has just been tremendous supporting me. So do you mind if I say thank you, babe? I really appreciate it.
Blow her a kiss. All right, done, Peter. Absolutely. Good
Thank
thanks.
you.
Good thanks to give. And I hope there's a good home-cooked meal when you get back. We'll take a break. Be back after this.